This week on the Media Virus Podcast, a chemistry team fed rats Teflon, and they lost weight because nothing sticks to them anymore, not even calories. A pediatric study found babies drink more breast milk if it tastes like garlic, which means Italian infants are basically born with a pasta craving. On Long Island, a senior citizen feud turned fiery when a woman shot her neighbor in the face with a flare gun. Finally answering the question, what if Golden Girls was directed by Quentin Tarantino?
Shut up and sit down.
It's the Media Virus Podcast. Now here's your infection team.
Hot damn, do we have a great show for you people this week. That's right, I put a descriptive adjective in front of the show in tonight's monologue because if it goes the way it is supposed to go, it's going to be great. And if it doesn't, you get to watch me have a complete meltdown live. So, I'm your host, Matty Rockdeff, the Mattiest of all Rockdeffs, and proof positive that anyone can have a podcast. Well, you know what? I mean, it does help to have a talented and loyal team to put things together. And I would love to introduce them right now. Let's start with our executive producer, the esteemed Reverend Professor Mike Latoris, PhD. How are you feeling about tonight's show, Mike?
Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Tonight's words.
All right.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Grease Smoky Pete's here for A-Block. Grease Smoky, how you doing?
Not delay.
Well, I mean, he's got to get to him, and then he's got to hear it and respond, and that's just the way delays. That's the way this works, you know. Sometimes
it's the internet.
I've realized when Pete's on that he doesn't intentionally interrupt me.
He was literally just about to. But
no, I understand that, but he doesn't intentionally do it. I might not be. If I'm not talking, he'll go to talk, and then I'll go to talk before I realize he's talking. It's fantastic. And we are broadcast. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't know. Oh, how can I?
Hello?
Hang on.
Is this thing on?
Hang on. My incredibly beautiful, unbelievably hot wife of over 7 years and segment producer, Ricky Rockdeff. So remember, these are people that conceivably could have stopped me, but instead decided to help out. And we're broadcasting live from our delightfully demented corner of the web, where news gets a spin cycle, humor takes a humor. I know, I'm trying too hard. And your hosts are, shall we say, uniquely unqualified.
And you know that they're not millennials because they just said our corner of the web. Like anybody calls the fucking internet the web anymore.
Well, it's shortened for interwebs. Consider this your safe space.
The World Wide Web.
That's right.
Nobody knows what that is.
The unhinged and the potentially contagious.
It's the
Your
W.
lies are problems.
Yeah, that's what the W stand for. World Wide Web.
Oh, we know.
Okay.
All
right.
But
you know what? Whether you're here for, you're seeking anarchy, a chuckle in the face of doom, or you've simply hit rock bottom, welcome to the Media Virus Podcast. Let's grab some popcorn and point and laugh as the world's burning around us. I got through it. There we go. 4 minutes.
Nice.
Oh, good.
All right. Well, I'm excited Pete's here. Pete, I mean, do you have something to say?
You've literally never said that a day in your life.
Nobody's ever excited to see me.
All right. Well, let's just get moving then. We'll just start.
Okay.
All right. So this week,
I feel honored and targeted at the same time.
That's why.
Fantastic. The Ig Nobels have rolled around again, a ceremony that celebrates the weird, the wonderful, and the what on earth were they thinking? But hey, that's kind of brilliant. We dig into the winners of 2025. Science that makes you laugh, and it makes you wonder.
Yeah. What's the Ig Nobel anyway?
Well, I know. Okay, they hold it at Boston University, right?
Okay.
And
this is like the 35th time?
the Nobel ceremony.
Okay.
Is there a motto for this Nobel?
There is. It's first make people laugh, then make them think.
Mm.
And awards cover many fields: biology, chemistry, physics, psychology, etc. And yes, they hand out paper airplanes, handmade stomach models, etc. So I guess you just get,
Whatever they're giving out.
It's for nerds.
But it's going over some of their standouts, some of the funniest, weirdest, most thought-provoking studies that won. Researchers in Japan painted cows with zebra-like stripes.
Weird thing.
Oh, yeah. That was what the... Whoops. I had the thing. It's good. I keep hitting the wrong button. There it is. That's the one.
Oh, I hate this.
Oh, well, you said
Researchers in Japan painted cows with zebra-like stripes. Result, fewer fly bites and less irritation.
I mean, this could reduce uses of pesticides. It's weird painting cows like zebras, but also, it might look cool,
Form versus function and all.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Absolutely.
What else?
A team tested whether eating Teflon, otherwise known as PTFE, could increase feeling of fullness without adding calories. I know they tell us not to fucking cook with it. Why would they feed it to us?
Right.
Rats fed a diet of less than 25% Teflon, lost weight, and showed no signs of toxicity.
Huh.
So,
But they had chronic diarrhea.
That I don't think they mentioned.
Think about it. Non-stick stuff going into you, like lining your insides. Everything just kind of slides through.
So
And then
on
stuff
brand.
coming out.
It's on brand for the world right now to have like more natural foods, and they're like, I know. Teflon.
You know what they Teflon. That's something. I mean, they're
Who wants
born.
some Teflon flakes?
I mean, who wants to actually taste something when you can just fucking eat filler? It's fantastic. Back in the 1700s, they used to put sawdust in the bread.
Ew.
Yeah.
Remember pink slime? You think people are gonna want friggin' Teflon burgers? They didn't even want pink slime burgers.
Oh yeah, McDonald's had to like promise that it wasn't pink slime.
Yeah.
Well, there was a group that found drinking a small amount of alcohol improves language speaking, pronunciation, fluency, and confidence in native German speakers learning Dutch.
It's very specific.
But not for nothing, dude. Dutch is just drunken German.
You have a point, dude.
Like Dutch is just like it sounds. If you go up to somebody, you would wonder, like, is this a drunk German or someone who's Dutch? Right, Pete? You're Dutch. Am I fucking lying?
Yes, I'm Dutch. What are we lying about?
Oh my god!
What the fuck? Did you
here tonight?
Thanks for coming to the show, Pete.
We
were talking about sawdust in bread, and then all of a sudden we were at Dutch.
No, I
Is
moved
this
on.
life after 50?
So a group found
This is what you all have to look forward to.
A group found that drinking a small amount of alcohol improves foreign language speaking, pronunciation, fluency, and confidence in native German speakers learning Dutch. Okay. And the joke I made was, not for nothing, but Dutch is just drunken German. There really isn't much difference.
So important.
I think you're on the right track there, man. Because I listen to relatives of mine speak it, and I'm kind of like, eh?
Right.
It's very guttural. It's very.
It's hard on the American ear.
Yeah.
As Germans too.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, but like definitely.
Dutch in more of a comedic way, though.
Is Dutch and Swedish the same?
No.
Where are people from Dutch from?
Holland.
Oh, right. Gold member. I love gold.
Yes.
I love her cultural references.
Nailed it right on the head.
All she knows about Dutch people.
Yes, Fasha means dad. I have a detectant.
There was a one of those. What was it called? My eyes are getting weary. My back is getting tight.
That's
King of Queens.
Yeah.
So
Douglas
yeah, Jerry's.
Seinfeld.
It's not Jerry. It's not Jerry though. It's his fucking name. The older one. Fuck, I can't remember his name.
Jerry Stiller.
Jerry Stiller. That's it.
yeah.
Ben Stiller.
Oh.
Jerry Stiller was giving advice. Maybe it was during Seinfeld, but it was Jerry Stiller. I remember this plain as day, and he was giving. I think it might have been Seinfeld. He's giving advice to George. Now that I'm thinking about it, and he's and he goes, if you want to change the subject, you just have to have some pocket things loaded. And then somebody walked in, and he goes, and that's why I both love the Dutch and hate the Dutch.
This is completely unrelated, but in my favorite childhood movie, Heavyweights,
yes,
he also gave advice, and it was, don't let anyone sign your checks.
That's true. So now that we've covered the advice of Jerry Stiller, moving on, a study on Egyptian fruit bats after ingesting alcohol via fermented fruit. Their flying speed dropped and their echolocation got worse. No
kidding.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Cats can't drive drunk either. You know? I just saw a TikTok of
Don't let them operate heavy machinery
I think you might have did you show it to me that they're like being a homosexual is not even in the top 10 gayest things a dude can do. And topping the list was calling an Uber when you could have driven drunk.
God, that's
I did not send you that.
Okay, maybe it wasn't you. But the real effects in nature show animals aren't immune to what we might call, drunk. It happens all the time. We do stories.
Oh my God, yeah. There's like pumpkins and deer and stuff. It's almost drunk deer season.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they just run out right in front of you. So, yeah.
Once you go into rut, that's crazy.
Researchers found that garlic in a mother's diet changed the flavor of her breast milk. Infants latched on longer when the milk smelled of garlic.
Yum.
Suggests early flavor exposure matters, may have implications for dietary guidance, food preferences. But I mean, the joke we made at the top was that, Italians are pretty much born with a desire for pasta.
Well, here's the thing. That doesn't make any sense. And I'm going to assume that Bite wrote it because garlic is in everything and it's not in all pasta.
Okay, yeah, but
also, like, everybody uses like garlic. Like, Ethiopians love a garlic.
Okay, but like lowest common denominator racism is the Italians. What the hell?
I hate this. Speaking of Italians,
quest for the perfect cacao e pepe.
Cacio e pepe
sauce. Identified conditions, temperature, starch content, to prevent clumping and get a smooth sauce. Culinary physics that matters to pasta lover. I mean, it matters. Sure. What does perfect cacao pepe mean?
Cacio e pepe is pasta that has pepper and cheese.
So it's like basically, I got you a pepper. Here, I got you a pepper.
Cacio de pepe. My brain immediately went to somebody's junk in your face.
Researchers show that telling people they are above average intelligence, even randomly, can increase their narcissistic traits.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Feels like pop psychology, but has a broader implication. Self-esteem. I mean, in my opinion, I think most people walk around with way too much self-esteem. Like, what gives you the gall to make you fucking think you can do that?
How could you possibly think you're better than me when we know you're not?
No, but it's like it's not that. That's the thing. Like, how do you think you're qualified to be the CEO of a? I could do that. Yeah.
Well, who's inflated now?
Do stuff. It's not that hard. But you know, but what some of these are used. It's not just silliness. Some of these studies point towards usefulness, even serious implication. The zebra cow idea that could lead to a chemical pest control for farms. Garlic flavor in human milk touches on how early sensory. You all right? What are you doing?
The dog is sniffing around a trash can.
I was just thinking about how they're going to be wearing zebra print sweatsuits now out in the evening.
Keep the fleas off you.
Yeah,
it's not a bad idea if you're gonna, if you trust to have stripes, they might leave you alone. That might make sense. Who knows? But garlic flavor in human milk touches on how early sensory experiences, smell and taste, shape future eating habits. Acid test for things like allergies, acceptance of vegetables, and just what what I'm saying.
Words,
stuff word coming out.
They did a science thing.
And the psychology winner warns that flattering feedback has side effects in leadership, education, parenting. There's something to balance praise with truth and blatant abuse. There's really nothing wrong with just really beating someone down until they can't, even kind of make their own decisions,
What else are we talking about?
Well,
keep going.
You don't want to. You just want to go right up.
I do. This is weird. Beating a dead horse.
All right. So there you have it. The 2025 Ig Nobel cows and zebra stripes, Teflon diets, drunk in bats and humans, pasta physics, garlic milk. It's a weird buffet of science, but underneath the laughs are insights worth thinking about. Stick around because next we'll be talking about how media covers science, especially weird science, and whether the tone. We're not doing any of that. Fuck you. We're not doing that. I should have read farther, but it's let me tell you something. I gotta tell you fuckers something. This is the Media Virus podcast, where society's worst ideas become our best material. Tonight's theme is dumb criminals.
I thought it was pum criminals.
No, it's dumb ones.
On the thing,
it's a drip.
Oh.
I didn't. Oh, fuck.
Why?
It's a graffiti font.
It's a graffiti font, and the D drips. But why would the fucking D?
What is dripping off of the criminals?
If you
C on the bottom of the
if you look at the image that we have up at the moment, Pete.
Yeah.
No,
down low, it says "dumb criminals."
I see it. I see that.
But there's not as much drip on criminals. It's just on the C, from what I can tell.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
that's upsetting.
What happened with Jay Gonzalez Diaz?
Oh well, dude, he decided the best way to dodge a $16,000 gambling debt on Royal Caribbean cruise was jump overboard.
Oh, not a murder.
Wow.
Not a suicide.
During customs inspection, in front of cameras, with $14,600 cash, 2 phones, and 5 fake IDs stuffed in his pockets. He was rescued.
Yeah. He was 5 fake IDs. He was trying to get back to I guess he did this in Puerto Rico, right?
He was trying to get back to literally anywhere.
He was rescued not by the Coast Guard, but by some random guy on a jet ski. And when asked for his full name, he told investigators, if you guys were good at your job, you'd know that.
I mean, not for nothing. But,
am I wrong?
Yeah, he'll take back anything that isn't true.
Sir, if you were good at your job, you wouldn't have been treading water in Puerto Rico. That's what I'm saying.
Speaking of Puerto Rico, the Bad Bunny concert. Anyone? Wrong room.
I watched a lot. It was really impressive. It was a fun watch. If you enjoy music, put it on. It's worth.
We can't now. It's already over. It only streamed for 24 hours.
Oh, fudge. I had no idea. I'm glad I got to witness that. So did we finish that up?
Yeah. What homies are there?
Oh, fuck. Over in Suffolk County, New York, a senior community, a 76-year-old woman pulled a flare gun on her 67-year-old neighbor
Wow.
during a long-running cat versus dog feud. Hang on, I have the thing up because it's fucking fantastic.
Okay. The flare bounced off his cheek, leaving him with 6 stitches and leaving us asking, what kind of HOA rules cover attempted exorcism by flare gun?
Give me a
Her
minute.
defense?
Her defense is, I mean, it's rock solid, dude.
She thought he was the devil.
What?
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Right. I mean,
Honest mistake.
right? Don't you
But-
think?
Sure.
At that age, the devil's probably just the guy who leaves his dog poop on the lawn.
Can you see this? Did you see that?
Yep.
She shot him in the face, but then he kicked the living shit out of her.
Oh my god.
Wouldn't you?
I think any human being, that's your reaction. If you got shot in the face and hit,
Was
that
there
could have
sound?
fucking killed him. Well,
Was he hooting and hollering?
let's find out. All right. Well, I'm waiting for the. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now.
Babylon for people ages 55 and older. And the attack was caught on this Ring camera video. Investigators say the victim was
Pulled her
walking his
hair,
dog
slammed
when
her
a woman
down.
opens her door
Hit her
and
in the head.
shoots him at point blank range. News 4's
I was like,
Paisy
who's
Chang
his
live
head?
in Central ISIP where that woman faced a judge today. Paisy.
Rana, by all accounts, these two have been at it for a while. They do not get along, and they each have filed complaints with the management company of this apartment complex
Of what?
that they live in. But yesterday, for some reason, it escalated to a point that became violent and shocking. The woman, like you said, fired
I
a
wanted
flare
to-
gun in the man.
That's
I want-
crazy.
I wanted to get his.
That was a whole ass gun.
But I've been here 8 years.
Richard Catrone needed 6 stitches to patch up his
Look at
face
this left gun.
after a neighbor armed with a flare gun fired at him.
Didn't think I'd do it, huh? Did you? Do what?
76-year-old Kathleen Schumann pulled the trigger, hitting Catrone, the flare ricocheting off his face into the parking lot of their apartment complex.
She was expecting him to die.
Literally.
She thought he was that she thought that was going to kill him. Holy shit!
Little closer and a better shot might have. But
Oh my god, not that
you know.
in the background.
That is just—that's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
And like, look at that face. Like, she's just a.
Oops, sorry.
I would punch her every time I saw her.
Okay, that's
Every time.
not true.
It is true. Just right in the face. Where you going, babe?
She's gonna have like one of the coolest stories.
I shot that boy right in the face.
She's gonna have the coolest story sitting in the jail cell when that dude sits down next to her and goes, "Hey, what are you in for, lady?"
What are you in for? Right?
I used a flare gun.
Oh, wait. Next story is fantastic, Mike. Why don't you?
Yeah. The Kevlar Olympics.
This is so good.
In Texas, 2 buddies put on a Kevlar helmet and took turns shooting each other in the head with a rifle. Shockingly, one of them died. The
No,
survivor
wait a
told
minute.
How?
the survivor told cops it was a suicide
I mean,
because apparently suicide involves your friend pulling the trigger.
not for nothing, like, wasn't it?
This wasn't a game of Russian roulette. It was a Redneck Darwin Awards live.
Yeah.
100%.
I don't. There's no video of them
No.
doing that, But it's a show that's a real. Like, this isn't something that we've made up. This is NBC News. He's charged in Texas. Sean O'Connell, 46, was arrested last week for his after his friend was shot in the head.
That's a big old age to be shooting people for
Right?
jokes.
Hey man, you want it? You want to see how good this works? Yeah,
46.
man.
How many alcoholic drinks how much wacky tobacco,
So-
what other substances had they imbibed or utilized before starting this endeavor?
On average, we've all been 46 during the run of this show.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no way you're convincing me that
To put on a Kevlar helmet.
right, and let you shoot me in the head. We might take a shot at some watermelons.
Yeah.
And understand that every time it gets hit, it gets weaker.
Yeah. Like,
you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
We can put whatever melon you want inside that helmet and shoot at it. Except mine.
Except mine, right. We can talk you into putting a Kevlar helmet on your head, and then
I literally will never hang out with you guys.
well, we would never. That's the point. We would not do this.
And I know what I'm bringing to the next barbecue.
That's right. But finally, we're going to head over to California, where a 38-year-old Khalees Crowder just got sent back to jail.
So a return trip.
Right. He broke it forward because he was serial butt sniffing.
Serial's more than 4.
When confronted, he claimed he was tying his shoes. So, maybe
Who said that?
Who what?
When confronted, he claimed he was tying his shoes. Sir, if you need to tie your shoes that often, maybe it's time for Velcro. Oh, that was what you were supposed to say.
No, I was hoping you would.
I just did.
When you laughed at it. There you go. See that?
LOL.
So what?
I just feel like, what are we smelling a butt for?
I mean, it's a butt. It smells like butt.
It smells like farts.
Yeah. Probably buys. Dude, chicks sell their farts.
I'll sell my farts right now.
Chicks sell their farts.
Khalees Crowder, hit us up if you need something.
If you want to smell some farts, hon.
Premium farts.
We'll say you could buy panties. Farted up panties.
I'll sell them. I don't give a fuck.
So what did we learn today, guys? Well, we learned don't jump off of cruise ships. You'll just end up on TikTok.
Okay.
Right? Don't settle neighborhood beefs with maritime safety equipment.
That's always that's good.
I think that was a given, but
I mean, sometimes you're in a beach neighborhood, you can't help it, but I mean, it's generally the
sometimes sometimes you got a neighborhood beef, the Glock's in the shop, you got to use the flare gun.
Not the Glock.
Also,
where did she get that flare gun? I wonder.
This is what I think happened. This is where I think my theory on this is that her dead husband had guns and had a flare gun. Okay. And she has no idea what any of them are, but that one had the biggest barrel. So she figured it was the one that was going to take his fucking melon right off his head.
She didn't expect the pretty red streamer, the pretty red flash to come out.
What's up, Pete?
I was going to say, I just thought of what it might be. My buddy, who's a firearm enthusiast, whenever he travels, he puts a flare gun in his luggage for some troll, method of getting the
stir things up.
Just to stir things up at the airport because it's perfectly legal. But like they get all happy when they see it on the X-ray or something.
You're on camera.
I know. You in the mirror.
I know. No, I'm talking to my husband who's like giving me the eyes.
I put a mirror right here so I can see her face as we're doing segments.
That's great.
I can see if she's, not paying attention.
Is it one of those childlike back of the seat mirrors?
No, it's actually her makeup mirror.
Dude, I see those mirrors all the time. I'm grabbing you one next time.
So don't play shoot me, bro, unless you want to lose. And if your hobby involves sniffing strangers, dude, seek help or at least seek out some Febreze, man. I don't know.
Since you're just so willy-nilly gonna grab him something, why don't you go ahead and grab my fire fucking thingies that you stole and put them back on my vehicle.
Oh, the other night, I was up there and I could have kicked myself, but I can't kick myself because I don't bend that way anymore. But
well, don't you have like parents to go visit in Chad's Ford?
I have.
Don't you have a fucking automobile that you can get behind the wheel of and
I feel like
pilot
close
here
enough.
to give us her fucking caps back?
That you stole?
That you made it here to steal it, didn't you?
I just think it's funny how you had time to steal it.
I borrowed them. They're holding down my my night table right now.
Anyways, did anybody watch Jimmy Kimmel?
Well, I just wanted to end up this segment of Dumb Criminals for the week. Stick around because there's more tire fire of humanity to keep on burning. I didn't get to watch Jimmy, but I did hear a bunch about what Jimmy said about things.
Oh, it was so good. He cried a little.
Pussy.
Rude. It was 28 minutes. I watched it while I was getting ready for work this morning.
I heard it was poignant, and I liked the way that he came back.
So the beginning part of it was like a compilation of like all the people being like, his comeback monologue is going to be like the greatest thing it's going to be. And like it was like 20 or 25 seconds of just clips of people saying how the monologue is going to be like fire and his comeback is going to be fire. Mm-hmm. And then it shows Jimmy and Guillermo, and Jimmy's wearing like a monkey suit and Guillermo's wearing a banana suit, and they're like, oh, we have to do it different, I think.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
And so that was like a cute little break of tension thing.
Like when his live remarks started, he started with, as I was saying before I was interrupted.
Yes.
Which is a tribute back to Jack Parr, the original Tonight Show host, who walked off for a period of time because of a disagreement with management.
Oh wow!
When they brought him back,
mm-hmm.
He said the first thing he said into the mic was, "As I was saying before I was interrupted."
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, he did say that.
Like he got pulled off. Jack Parr got pulled off for saying something that some advertiser didn't like.
Well, in true like Jimmy fashion, he came with the receipts.
Yep.
And he was talking about what's his name, Brendan Carr, the FCC guy.
Mm-hmm.
How when he got hired, he had this tweet that said like politicians try to cancel people and that's not what free speech is about, blah 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 blah. And then he revealed, he's like, guess who tweeted this out in 2022? Brendan Carr, the same guy who tried to get me canceled. Isn't it funny? And so there was that. He had like a couple other like receipt things to say. He had a couple little jabs about the orange man. And then when the part that he got emotional, he was like, and I just need to clear up what I said in my feelings about everything that happened does not take away from there's a man that got murdered. And as soon as he said murder, like he was fucking, you could tell he was breaking. Yeah. And he was like, somebody getting murdered is literally like the worst thing that could happen. I'm not saying that anybody deserved to get murdered. And so anybody who's trying to flip this into me celebrating anything, like, please stop. And then he said something at the end about like Erica Kirk, and he just said like, I'm so sorry that this happened to you and all this bunch of stuff.
All right. Well, I think our guest is trying to log on or is in. So, that's pretty much. Before we do that, let's do a quick shout out to our friends at Botana Organics. Whether you're chasing pain relief, stress relief, or just a good night's sleep without the sketchy side effects, they've got you covered with trusted hemp and cannabinoid products. You can check them out at botanaorganics.com or the address on Silverside Road. I mean, you just type in Botana Organics. And you'll
3650 Silverside Road.
Yeah, Mike knows what's going on. So Mike is going to finish this up, and I'm going to go say hi to the new guest.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I think that was our wrap up, folks. Thank you for joining us. And I'm going to run the credits, and we'll see you over in the B block. This episode of the Media Virus Podcast is brought to you by 302-46 Voice. That's 302-46 Voice. If you want my voice on your project, dial 302-46 Voice today. Don't forget to check out our sister show on the Media Virus Podcast Network, Stepmoms Without Children. Join Ricky Rockdeff as she takes a deep dive into the fascinating people she meets and thinks that you should meet too. Find Stepmoms Without Children at themediavirus.com, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your fine podcasts. Special thanks to mysportsreports.com and delawaresports.com, delivering regional sports coverage straight to your devices via stream and podcast. Learn more at mysportsreports.com and delawaresports.com. If you wish to sponsor the Media Virus Podcast, email your contact information to pml@themediavirus.com with the subject line sponsor, or leave us a message at 646-VIRUS01. On behalf of the infection team and our feckless leader, Maddie Rockdeff, I'm the Reverend Professor Mike Latoris, coming from to you live high atop Uncle Butch Studios, with one hand firmly on the pulse and the other clawing for a shred of sanity. This has been the Media Virus Podcast. We'll be back next week. Find us at themediavirus.com, on social media, or download us now from your favorite podcast platform.